Hi, this is Gautam. Now we're going to take a look at Narmada River Basin. So, if you look at the Narmada River, it originates close to the Maikala Ranges, in the northern part of Maikala Ranges, which is present in the Madhya Pradesh Chhattisgarh region. And I'm pretty sure that most of you know that Narmada River Basin flows through a rift valley between the mountains of Vindhyas and Satpuras. And as it is flowing through the Rift Valley, most of the sediments which is carried by the Narmada River is deposited in its river channel and it is unable to form a delta. So if you look at these two are the fault block mountains which is present in central India, and if you look at Narmada Basin, the Narmada River, it is starting from the eastern side, just to give you an idea. So, from the Maikala Hills, which is the border between Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, we see the river having a northwardly direction and then turning westward slowly towards the Rift Valley region. And then, after traveling through the Rift Valley, it enters close to the plains of Gujarat. So the upper parts of Narmada River is actually having a proper hilly tract, and if you look at the lower course of the Narmada River, it enters the lower plains of Gujarat. So now to look at the major tributaries, the first two tributaries of Narmada are starting close to the starting point of the major river. The two tributaries include rivers Bhurner and Banjar. So both of these rivers are again starting close to the Maikala Hills. So rivers B and B, so they stands for Bhurner, and then the second left bank tributary is Banjar. Now once Narmada enters the Rift Valley, we have a right bank tributary, so that is Heron, Heran, and then we have two more left bank tributaries, and from the south we have a river Thawa. So I think most of you would remember that we have a reservoir called as the Satpura reservoir near the left bank tributary Thawa, and then before the river enters the plains of Gujarat, we have one more tributary called Goy. So there are totally five major tributaries for the river system of Narmada. And as usual, you remember the memory principle which you discussed earlier. Something should be really observed that will help us to remember the names of the drainage basins. And one important thing is, usually when we think about mnemonics, the vowels never really have a lot of value. Vowels are usually used as fillers for remembering any word, and that will help us to, kind of give structure to some abstract phenomenon. So since we have the two alphabets B and B, we can think about a Barbie doll. Again, it's Barbie, but I'm just not stressing the R just to keep the vowels in place or keep more stress on the vowels in memory. So you can think about a Barbie doll, and that Barbie doll is eating a hot dog. Again, as you would say, I'm not talking about a hot dog. No, we are talking about a hot dog. I've just used the filler O just to make sure that we get the vowel stress again. So a Barbie doll eating a hot dog. And again, the reason we went for hot dog is the river is having a direction from the eastern to western side. So that is why if you remember like this, it is much easier for you to organize your tributaries. So once again, to review, think about a Barbie doll. So Barbie doll is standing for tributaries Burner and Banjar. And then we have the hot dog, and the tributaries include the three rivers, that is Heron. Then we have T standing for river Tava, and we have G standing for the river Koi. So that's it for the Narmada drainage basin.